Hey everybody, this is Nick from Jack Smash All Gaming. Today we're going to be doing our first Tall Tale journal location video. This is going to be on the second Monkey Island, search for Guybrush. If you haven't played through this Tall Tale yet, you might want to skip the video or not. That's up to you. Since you're still here with us, we're going to just go ahead and continue on. The first thing when you get into Melee Island you want to do is do all the quest items from the Scum Bar to the Mojo Shop. You'll be collecting certain things to put together to get your potion that you're going to then come back up to the lookout. Once you get to the lookout, you're going to take that bottle of green juice looking stuff and just throw it right into the fire. This is going to open up the whole other area on Melee Island. There was a pathway if you've played through the first one. That pathway you could not access anything down there, so this is going to open that whole area up. Once you get the explosion, there's going to be a green ring, and you'll see the fog just dissipate from everywhere, and you'll see the whole new area. So there are a couple different ways to get to the journals, so I'm going to show you the way that I've taken. The way I took was, when I started it, was based off from the buried treasure portion mission thing. So you want to go down the cliffside. Right off to the right, up ahead here, there's going to be a zip line. That could take you, fast travel you right down to the bottom area. You can get journals from that way, but what I did was I came over here to the left and went down the stone cliff face. When you come down this way, you want to look for a ladder. It's going to be slightly on the side. Slide down that ladder. Once you get to the bottom of that ladder, there's going to be a set of stairs. Go down to the bottom of the stairs. Turn around right at the barrels. On top is going to be your first journal.
Have you ever had... The pen I hold in my hand feels absolutely real. Guybrush and I left Melee Island behind. How then?
Once you've completed reading the journal, you're going to continue going down a series of ladders and stairs till you head to the bottom. At the bottom you'll see a pathway that goes both right and left. It really doesn't matter if you're looking for the journals which way you went. There is a journal on each side. So what I did was I went off to the left and followed the pathway all the way down to the lantern. As you're running through these areas, you might catch some images of the Guybrush. Those are going to be part of all the other locations for the other mission things here. Once you get to this lantern though, instead of going right, you want to go left. This will lead you all the way down to the backside of the mansion from the first Tall Tale. Once you get to the bottom here, you can turn around, follow this path back up a little ways, and just barely off to the right here is going to be the next journal.
As a former governor and frequent pirate, I'm used to going where I knew there would be one person on Melee who could help me make Guybrush.
Once you've finished reading this journal, you're going to head back up to where that lantern post was, and instead of going straight, you want to go back right,
at least I hope
all the way
so.
to where the art supply shack is. Right across from that shack, you'll see two trees and a lantern light. That'll lead you to the forest that was mentioned in the book that you just read. Once you go into down that pathway, this first part's going to be kind of a maze, so you really want to just follow what's in your book for the buried treasure until you get to the campsite. So fast forward to the campsite. This is pretty straightforward, only one way in, one way out. So you want to continue on through the campsite, all the way around the corners here, and right till you get to a log that crosses the creek. good way to know that you're going the correct way is once you get around over that log and around the corner, there'll be this field of yellow flowers here. And then, like I said, if you're following the buried treasure, you'll see the image of Guybrush. Now, the buried treasure path takes you off to the left. We're going to go to the right, all the way to the edge where there's a broken wood path. We're going to turn right here, look at the tree, look down at the base, and that's where our next journal is. So from this point, you want to follow your book and complete the entire buried treasure. This will loop all the way back around to like the used salesman shop for boats or whatnot. So let me skip right to that. Once you get over to this area, you'll see all these ships over here nicely stands over there yammering away. Look at the rowboat with the grog vending machine on it. Right on the barrels right here is going to be your fourth journal. Now at this point we have one left. So what we're going to do is continue straight down this pathway all the way till you get to where the zip line is. Now that zip line I mentioned earlier on in the video, it leads right here. So if you wanted to, you could actually go hit that journal, then come back up to the bridge here, smack this lever, turn the bridge down, cross over the bridge, and there is going to be a lantern post right here. Right past that is the broken cart, and on top is the next journal, or the final journal, depending on which direction you chose to go. Now once you've read all the journals, you should have an accommodation pop up that indicates you're finished.
Long before this fog though. I'm sorry, Guybrush. I have to save my...
So this is, that is it for all the journal locations. We are working on the memoirs video as we speak right now. Once we get that placed out, we will post it, and we'll post that up and let everybody know. If you are interested in seeing some of our Tall Tales, look in the description below. We do what's called Tall Tale Tuesday on Twitch.